Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Forager. In the last episode, we were working on, well, trying to get farther down into the void so that we get a bunch of legendary gems. And hey, would you look at that? I have absolutely 0 legendary gems. The reason being, I have 55 cosmic steel. I have been working hard trying to make cosmic steel and getting a bunch of things. I've been AFKing for many hours, and finally I have started getting enough resources so that we can upgrade pretty much all of our gear. Now there's a couple things we can't upgrade quite yet. Namely, we cannot get what is it? Whoops, I keep clicking that one. I don't mean to. That bank runs out of money pretty quickly. I haven't clicked these guys, and we're up to 10,000 in one. We need to collect 1,000,000 coins from banks, so I'm working on that. Anyways, we cannot make the cosmic sword, the cosmic amulet, or the cosmic wallet yet, because we need more legendary gems. We need 25 in total, I do believe, because this is 5, and then these two are also 5. Or this one is 5, and then the sword is 15. So yeah, we have work to do, but everything else I have. So we have 55 cosmic steel, which is what we need, plus 15 nuclear machinery, and yeah, I've had to kill a couple of bosses. I killed a couple of slimes. I killed 3 slimes to get the remainder of the legendary gems I had needed, and honestly, today, the plan is this. We're going to upgrade. We're going to start working on filling in a lot of the land so that we have no water in our world. That'll take some time, and I'll do that kind of off camera a little bit, but we'll do a little bit of it on camera because why not? We also need to make structures, but if we take a look real quick at the feats, we have, what, 12 more? And most of them are about upgrades. We still have to kill the giant beets. I really don't want to do that. We'll do that like the last thing, if we can manage that. Die 10 times, that'll be easy enough once I put all the drones away. Build 200 structures, build on top of every water tile. Working on that. And collect every tool and weapon, which we only need 1 more, the obliterator. Collect every accessory, achieve every other feat, and then make a bunch of money. So let's go ahead and start off by upgrading to the Magnum Opus, which is going to be pretty easy. It's also going to be completely useless because we no longer need any sort of experience. Let's get the nuclear pickaxe and the nuclear gloves. So once these are done upgrading, we'll get back to things. So let's just go ahead and start filling in more land to get more and more of the... It's kind of a pain to put some of this land down, for the record. To put more and more of the land down is gonna be... To get more of it is gonna be pretty easy. Just kind of have to make sure I have some pigs, cow things, and just kind of, well, get the animal feed, and we'll get plenty of poops. And with that, we can... Do I have to do it down here as well? I don't know. We'll find that out later. Maybe? That might be a thing. Anyways, we can always put the structures on all of the exterior if that is something we need to do. But yeah, I kind of need to do this somewhat methodically, but at the same time, going through and just placing down dirt is easy enough. Or I guess land. And we can always destroy the land too if we ever want to, for example, get a bunch of fishing traps. Which I found out we can actually put the drones on, so that is good. So there is the pickaxe. We have radioactive, and that is an adorable hat. So resources and plants may drop toxic sludge, which is awesome. That is the main thing that is kind of awful to get. We have the Magnum Opus, which, again, experience increase doesn't matter. We just need it for completion's sake. And we should be getting the gloves here in a moment. So let's just finish this. Cool. And yeah, not too bad. We still have 125 things, landfills. And what we're gonna do, let's get the glove. Is the glove not done yet? There it is. Cool. So we have the nuclear gloves, attack speed increased by 80%. And that is the last of the gloves. So if we look at the gear, our gloves are fully upgraded. Our pick is fully upgraded. There's 2 more upgrades on the sword and bow, which we can go ahead and do the bow. That just requires some star fragments. And let's go ahead and get the cosmic boots. And while we're waiting on those, let's come down here and kill some bosses. So I've got a bunch of things that I bought, a bunch of the sigils, and we're gonna just summon a bunch of slimes, king slimes, whatever. And yeah, this will be super easy. Can I add this to the toolbar? I certainly can. Can I summon multiple? Cool. We have a permanent damage increase for some reason. Oh, that's the spirit things. And cool, that was all the slimes. I didn't mean to kill them all that quickly, but whatever. Add the toolbar. We are a little bit powerful, and let's go ahead and summon in. It's using 2 at a time, which is okay. Except for this guy, you gotta make sure the Skeleton Kings don't cause issues. And I'm not using any potions or anything. Ooh, I am almost dead. There he is. Cool. There we go. We have 12 gems. We need 25 in total for the record. So we're gonna have to do that a couple more times. Let's go ahead and use Blood Fury Cocktail, because that will mean more damage. We'll get the Cosmic Boots, apparently, and the Cosmic Bow. Cool. So, I accidentally used another Spirit Orb, which is fine. I just want to make sure these guys die very quickly before they get anywhere close to the friendly dudes that I like, the beats. I don't want the beats to die. Not anytime soon, anyways. There is all of those guys. And we are up to 21 legendary gems, so we should be able to do this. Let's just get the beat. And the beat is relatively easy. It just kind of hurts if you're not careful. So I'm just going to watch the health. And we're going to eat a few times. There we go. Cool. So we should have 26 legendary gems. Perfect. That is good enough for what we want. And so let's go ahead and start making the next stuff. So we need to make the Cosmic Wallet, which will give us more money. And we're going to start with the sword. And then we'll just have one last thing to make. And after that, pretty much good to go. So let's go ahead and fill in some of this land. And eventually I will kind of work on getting everything filled in. And everything will be nice and neat and orderly. And we won't have to worry about falling into water or anything like that. But yeah, this is... We're getting kind of close to the end of this game. For all intents and purposes. We just kind of have to, you know, make a bunch of structures, upgrade a bunch of things to nuclear tier, and whatnot. There is still work to be done, but for the most part, it's just kind of grindy things that we're going to have to do. But I want to get all the upgrades at the very least on camera, and then episodes might kind of take a little bit of a change, just because of the nature of what we need to do left. What we have left to do, rather. I only have 12 more landfills. I buy the landfills whenever I see them as well. Alright, let's just get those guys. We'll put one there, and that's it. Okay, I do have 61. Wow, that is a lot. Of the spirit orbs. There is the cosmic wallet and the cosmic sword. So also damages resources and plants, which is both kind of a good thing and honestly kind of a bad thing. But whatever. And last thing we need is the cosmic amulet. And then we'll need to get the nuclear boots, nuclear wallet. So that is going to be 10 more nuclear things. 40 more nuclear things, plus whatever the experience takes. We're going to need 100 paper, so let's go ahead and make a bunch of that. Paper. So if we own 6, we can make... I kind of hate that I have to click it all, but it's whatever. Let's just start with 44, see how many we get, and go from there. But yeah, so there is a lot of things we can do. The spirit orbs will give us more increased damage, or we can head down here to the one shrine. Wow. That is kind of insane. Get Wrath. Scrolls, Wrath. Droids and grenades. Potions. Wrath. Scrolls. Wrath. Always use Wrath if I get it. Droids and grenades. Droids and grenades. I guess we'll do some food there. Droids and grenades. This is really kind of cool that we can just sacrifice health. And then we get the Cosmic Amulet, which means more resources. And I believe there is still another tier. Droids and grenades. Wrath. And potions. Cool. Then we come down here. And get a bunch of health back. And this is actually pretty easy to do. Looks like we got a new droid, a couple new droids. I got one that was Gur, which you can see that there is Jago Juice. There's also one somewhere that says End, and it's literally the moon crashing into the earth. He might be onto a, on something currently, but, nope, there he is. And you can kind of see him floating around. Let's do merchant, so we can sell some things, because I would like to sell a few items. Specifically, we're going to sell all these demon scrolls, all these EMP grenades, wisdom draughts, Delights, healing potions, and I'm going to actually sell the minor scrolls, the wizard scrolls, and the druid scrolls, because I do not really need those. So we just got quite a bit of money. We could also sell, if we wanted to, a bunch of the spirit orbs. Yeah, let's sell a few. Why not? And you can buy more things. Always have plenty of money. Cool. So, is there another tier of the amulets? Yes. So we're going to need a lot of nuclear machinery, which also means we need a lot of cosmic steel, which is awful. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go do some work. We've used all of our royal cloth. Let's make a bunch of those. And let's see, can we get landfills? We don't have sand, because all of our sand is being used to make glass. which we can actually turn this off. Stop crafting that. Okay, we'll get sand quickly enough, to be honest. Interesting. We could also make sand from flowers and stones. And that could be interesting. We could make another flower press and have a couple of those going. We could also always make more animal feed. I'll make a max amount of that and then find a cow pig thing. There was one down here. I think I killed it. And just kind of completely annihilate it. Let's head down here. Let's take a poison potion. And let's test out our new stuff on a dark beam. That is very quick. And we might die, but nope, not at all. Cool. Oh man, this is ridiculous. So other things we can kind of do that's kind of cool is we can just go around and break things. And just break resources, and eventually we will get toxic sludge. I don't know what the rate is for that, but we can get a bunch of it, I'm sure. Anyways, at this point, we need to break things. There's so much stuff kind of around. We can just also use our sword and just destroy everything. Alright, this is silly at this point. We are very powerful. And I would like to go ahead and try to get some more upgrades before we head back to the Void. At least together. We might go back to the Void to get more legendary gems so we can make more cosmic steel. How much cosmic steel could I currently make? Let's see. I can currently make 3. If we make 20, I believe. What does it require for the obliterator? Yes, 20 cosmic steel will make the obliterator. And so that's kind of where we're at. We need more cosmic gems to get more everything else. And so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. For the record, by the way, just so you guys don't think I sold all of the scrolls, I did keep a couple in here, but just not many, just because don't really need that many, and eventually we will kind of finish things off. So one thing we can definitely do is if we come down here to the bottom of the world, we can break all of this stuff. And let's see if we need to build on these places with... Yes, we do. We can build on the water down here. And so we're just gonna try to get a bridge on every single block. And we'll do that again. They only take 2 each, so this is probably the best way to not only get a ton of structures, but also to get all of the water tiles filled up. I'd like to do most of them on landfills, but yeah, doesn't hurt to do a handful with the bridges. And we could also start working on a couple other things. So I believe lighthouses might be the key to making a lot of money with banks. I'm not entirely sure, but we have a ton of area down here that we could work with, and you know, why not do a lot of that kind of stuff? So what we'll kind of look into, let's sort the inventory. Let's go ahead and take all this money and see if we get close to... Nope. I don't believe we have to have all of the million coins at once for the feat. but probably wouldn't hurt. So yeah, we gotta kill the giant beets. We'll do that last. Gotta die 10 times. That'll be easy enough. I just set my droids down. Like I said, they do work on the fishing traps, so that would be good. Just to get them out of my range, and then go set somewhere and die to enemies. Build on top of every water tile. Build 200 structures. Those both should be pretty easy. Especially since one of the things we have to do, collect every tool and weapon. There's only one more tool, I believe, every accessory. I think this might be upgrades as well, so we're getting close to that. The big thing, make 1 million using banks. We're gonna have to set up a bunch of banks. You know, let's go ahead and do that, and then own 100 nuclear structures at once. That is going to be a challenge, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have a bunch of the furnaces. It's just we're gonna need 100 nuclear machinery, which is 1 or 2 cosmic steel. I'm not entirely sure, but lighthouse provides light, increases nearby item drops. So I don't know if banks are affected by the item drops, or if it is better to use if we should do item drops in terms of a lighthouse, or if making a what's the other thing? You know, can we put something on here? We can. Make that go faster. If the item drops from the lighthouse is what we want to use, or if it's what if we want to use the power station. I couldn't remember what it was called. Hey, there's a candidate. Hey, come back here. We'll get a bunch of poop very quickly. And something we can actually do is if we use one of the shrines and get something like Hoarder, we can actually make everything go a lot faster. So can we get just a little bit of landfill? Very quickly, yes, we can. Okay, so there is landfills. Now what I want to see is, can I put this... I think I tried this. I don't know if we can put this on the water or not. Doesn't look like we can. So let's just go ahead and do that. Fill this in just a little bit. Alright, so I will tell you guys what. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. I am going to work on getting... what I'm probably going to do is head into the void and get... Let's just do merchant. We're going to head into the void and get a bunch of things in terms of the legendary gems, and hopefully before too long what I can start working on is getting the rest of the nuclear material that we need, figuring out what all we need for this stuff. Toxic sludge, star fragments, nuclear fuel cells, just in general, just getting the nuclear machineries that we are going to need in order to make the final set of upgrades. And I think that is all of the upgrades. So there's one more for each of those and each of those. So yeah, so next time what the plan will be is we're going to get the final upgrades, and then I think we're going to go to the void and just see how far down we can make it. Have we gotten all the feats for the void? I think we have. Yeah, so really all we need to do is get a bunch of money. We need 1 trillion coins. That is not going to be that bad. It's just going to be a little bit annoying. So you know what? I think we won't go to the void. I think I will go to the void and do all that stuff, but we have more important things, and a lot of it's going to revolve around selling a bunch of items and making a bunch of money using the shrines and the merchants. So that is the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. A little bit shorter, but also we're kind of getting to the point where it's just the grind to get to the end. There are so mini points over here. So yeah, that is the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!